Hi, it's Wasabi, welcome back to the channel. This is a battle on the Mountain View map and we're following John Winger from Fiddy Clan. He's in the Bisonte C45, which is the Tier 8 Italian premium heavy tank that was introduced in the Christmas time. You can see a review and gameplay of the Bisonte on my channel. Anyway, as a heavy tank, he's in the top tier. It's a tier 8 to tier 7 game, and he's going up towards the ice road. So as you can see, it's a 3-shot autoloader. Has a special mechanism to speed up the firing of a shell, reloading the shell if you click on the right time. That's explained in the first Bisonte video I made on my channel, so I'll put a link to that in the description below. Anyway, they've spotted tank on the ice road. There'll definitely be more than one there, probably some tank destroyers as well. KV4 near the bridge, and you've got to be careful here if there are light tanks or medium tanks that have gone into the middle. So he's just being a bit cautious here, but now he's spotted an IS-3, taken a shot, and that's not penetrated, so he's just trying to bait shots here and see if he can spot anything more. Now there's clearly a Leo there because he's blocked a shot there. Now if you just point out on the Bisonte, if you have a look at the sides of the turrets there, you can see a clear gap between the outside of the armour and the side of the turret. That is spaced armour, and the spaced armour is on the front of the turret as well, and also on the front of the hull, so it has got some pretty bouncy capabilities, but yeah, it's not perfect, but it does help you bounce shots, and it's part of its role as a heavy tank. So as he crosses there, he takes a shot from the T-34-100, but that's basically hit his tracks and not broken them or damaged him, but does indicate that it's got reasonable armour, this tank. Anyway, he's pushing up here with a Lover, and he's also accompanied by a T-34-100 and a Caro P88 behind him, and there's also an AMX-50-100 there, so he's got plenty of support, and he's going to use his gun depression here to basically keep his lower plate hidden and take toll of the vehicles facing them. So it didn't penetrate that SU-122-44. Yeah, but you can see he's just using his shells up here, and now he's going to go for a reload. Alright, looks like he's sticking with standard ammunition because of the targets he's facing. So he's got a lot of confidence about going through them. He's got the Scorpion, he's about to reload. Is the Scorpion going to get out of the way? Not in time. That takes him down to a 1-shot. So he's now pushing further up as they're basically fallen back and taking cover. So if he can, he'll just want to load a few more shells in before he pops out again, so that he's got the opportunity to put multiple shells in. Anyway, the Scorpion hasn't got out of the way, pays the penalty for that. That's the first kill to John, and puts his team in the lead there. So just one tank up. He's already on 1200 hit points of damage, getting close to the equivalent of his main hit points, so if he keeps going at this rate, he'll get a good damage target. Anyway, he's pushing now further. It's got the SU and it's got the Leo there. Now that shot just went over the top. So he's getting a bit of a gun bloom because he's moving, so if he can aim in, yep, there he goes, taking out the SU. And Leo just gets out of the way, and the other tanks have sort of pulled back behind cover. He's got a KV4 there. That does have a fairly strong turret, although you can see some holes in it. If he continues with stand around, so you probably won't have an opportunity to penetrate it, but it looks like he's going for the commander's hatch type of weakness, but not sure with the shells that he's using at the time that it'll go through there. And you can see he fires and then doesn't penetrate. So it's just taking a bit of time here to aim at that KV4, but not really sure that he's going to go through it. But he's got the T-34 100 poking out. He manages to put a shot through him, and he gets a kill shot there. That T-34 just waited a bit too long out in the open. So you can just see he's checking around, looking at the support that he's getting. He's got the full support there of the rest of his team. The Lurva is basically a one-shot, and he's taking cover behind a dead tank, which is good. That'll protect his lower plate. And this allows John to push up and get an angle on these tanks here, particularly the KV4. He's aiming down now on the object, it's actually the IS-3, and just to get one shot in. And takes a hit from the KV4, but he could end up getting side shots on them from this position. So the advantage of where he is right now is that they'd have to push right around to take a shot on him. He's basically got an angle, and he can get up on this slope here and fire down on top of them, and basically either go through the roofs or the top of the engine decks. Now he manages to get rid of that Leo. So they're down to 2 tanks now defending here. And again, he's used all his shells, so he's just trying to reload. But he's just going to try and take out this IS-3 now that bounces. That wasn't really aimed in carefully. So just one of the downsides of the auto reloading mechanism is if you use all the shells, then you have to wait longer and longer for each shell to load. Anyway, the Caro P88 ends up getting rid of the KV4, and now he's just got to get rid of that IS-3. Here he's waiting around the corner, bounces a shot off him from his strong armour, waits for the lower plate, he gets that through. Will he get, no, once the next shot's reloaded, yes, he gets the kill. So there he is, and the Caro P88 is, and that's the new Tier 7 Soviet heavy tank. Sorry, Soviet, I keep saying Soviet. The Italian tank that was brought in on the tech tree. But now that tank goes down. So they're in a very good position now. John's up to 3.5k damage, just about, and he's on 6 kills. So he's got his top gun. That all happened in a bit of a hurry. And there's only 1 tank left, which is the Jagdpanther. Will he get any more damage out of this? Will have to be seen. No, the Jagdpanther goes down, so that is the game for him. So good result there. Let's go and have a look at the end plates. So that was a first class mastery badge there for John. He got the top gun and steel wall, and a couple of other medals there. 3482 damage, a very small amount of assisted damage there. It was all his own work, really. We'll have a close look at his experience, because I think that should have been an ace tanker. Must have got very close. So there you go. Base experience 1398. That in most tanks that would get you an ace tanker badge. So yeah, take that as it is. Supported there by the Low that he was with, of course, and a few other people. And there's good old Jump Honor there from 1AR Clan in his ISU 152K. And of course, you do need the support of your team if you're going to win. And on the other side, Bisonte C45 on the other side got the most damage there and experience. Anyway, 20 shots fired, 19 hit, so good accuracy. We did see the one that missed, only 12 penetrated. Most of that was against the KV4. But he did use standard ammo pretty much the way through, so his costs were very low and made a very decent profit of over 100k of credits. Anyway, thanks for the content, John. Great game, and please leave any comments or questions.